Holiday roll, holiday roll, holiday roll. Holiday roll, holiday roll, holiday roll.
Holy crap. Look at this collection here. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. And Merry Christmas once again. I'm not entirely sure if this will be published on the 26th. It depends on how long this video is going to take. But, yeah, look right here. We have a lot of interesting stuff that we wanted to showcase. And, yeah, let's just say we got a Diecast Galore, I must say here. Now, it's going to be kind of difficult to actually do this, but, we're going to start with the small items first. And we might be able to do all of this. It depends on how much storage I have, but, yeah, if you take a look here, we got a lot of interesting stuff to unbox, so, might not be able to record all of it, but we'll see what we can do here. Alright, so, let's actually go ahead and get started here. Now, first off, I think, okay, let's start off with this one here. So, this one is, Steve Park. This is a 1/64 scale diecast, of course. It's one of the Race Hood series, and, this is very interesting. So, it's been a while since I've actually, like, collected one of these. But, yeah, as you can see right here, we got the diecast itself. Steve Park, we got the Pennzoil hood. Back in, I don't know what year this is, but, I think we'll find out once we unbox this thing. But, yeah. So, yeah, Steve Park. Let's, get this, rip it. Let's get this a rip. And, let's get our first diecast of the day out. Ah, there we go. Alright, as you can see right here. Still got a full cover it. Let's, okay. Let's get all of this out. Yeah. There we go. Alright, there's the hood right here. Got the little hood, and let's take the car out itself. Boom. There he is. Steve Park. And 2001. So this is, Steve Park's 2001 paint scheme. Alright. Now, it's been a while since I've collected diecast like this. It's been a while since I've got an old generic diecast like this. Usually they're hard to find nowadays. But, this is a really nice pick, to the collection, I should say. Yeah. Really cool. Seeing that really cool having that to my collection. And, of course, this Pennzoil hood. It's really gonna be something here. Alright, let's see what we have next. Take a look at this one. Now, this is a bit interesting. This is, of course, Martin. This is Racing Champions. This is stock car NASCAR with collection card and display stand. So, I don't know if I ever collected one for Racing Champions, but I'm gonna give it a go here. Now, I'm gonna try to actually get through this so I can save myself some storage. I don't have a lot of storage left over, but, I'm gonna get that situated. Okay. Here we are. Oh, it actually is on display. Oh, you can actually take it out. Okay, that's cool. You got the little stand and Martin. Yeah, we got the little Martin display stand and a collection card. So yeah, that is awesome. Actually, I like that. So let's give this a look. Now this is. Ooh, seems like oh wow, the wheels don't even work on this thing. That's a shame, but, we might, at one point, might be fixed, but, overall, this is a pretty old diecast. Let's see what year this is. 1991. So this is 91. Wow, and that's a bit smaller compared to the other one here. For the display case, that is awesome. I like the display case. Okay, what else? Let's take a look at the authentics. These NASCAR authentics here. Let's not do the test cars just yet. Let's start off with this one here. Cold Custer Wave 4. Got this from a stocking. Finally! I got an actual next-gen diecast. And this is gonna be the first one ever. So I can't wait to open this bad boy. And comes with a free sticker too. So yeah, it's awesome. Finally getting the next-gen diecast. Okay, that just came off. Of course, the sticker. Where did the sticker? Oh, here. Sticker right here. Custer. There we go. And, let's get him out. Oh. Finally, man. It's about time I finally get a freaking next-gen diecast. Let's take a look here. Now, I do not like how they used PTC mold for this, but I'm just glad that I finally have myself a next-gen diecast. It's just, I know I had one before when I used it for the 2Y Downhill Battle event for Byron and Stenhouse, but this one was the one I was technically looking for. And so glad to finally get this in my collection. So, yeah, that's really cool. I'm glad I was finally able, to get one of those. Okay, now let's move on to the test cars here. Daniel Suarez here. We got the next-gen test car. Here we go. Now, I have collected these test cars before. That's what I used. That's the same cars that I used. Stenhouse and Byron for the 2Y Downhill Battle event. Which they ended up being out first. What's that little sticker? Alright, let's get him out here. Oh man, look at that. Now, I like that. I really like this. This has to be probably my favorite one in the collection, I think. Just because of the freaking chrome numbers. Oh. And, really no issue. Could roll just fine. Yeah. I'm just really glad that I'm finally getting next-gen diecast. That is just incredible. Alright, next one. 2 out of 6. 2 out of 6 of these guys. We got Chris Buescher's 17. We got Chris Buescher's next-gen test car. Yeah, I mostly got the test car ones because in retail stores or where I am, they are mainly just test cars. So they actually don't have, like, you know, the actual wave itself besides Custer. I don't know how they were able to find that, but here you go. This is the next gen test car for Chris Buescher. And I must say, they did explain the job, but I didn't. Hang on, does s'mores have these holes? Oh yeah, okay, so he do. Okay, so there's no issue there, but for some reason I just didn't like how the way it looked at first, but overall, rolls pretty smooth. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, honestly. And looks like s'mores is a little bit skewed. That is weird. I don't know if it's one of my wheels or something. I'm not sure, but okay, so this one we might not unbox. This is just a Camry, so I'm gonna keep that aside for now. But let's take a look at this one here. All right, Kyle Larson, this next gen test car. So you know, I don't usually collect test cars, but since this was the only one available, I'm guessing these were the only ones that they can actually give me. But yeah, I mean, solid. It's still a bland style, but I'm just still glad that I'm actually finally getting some next-gen diecast for once. because everybody had it, except for me. Because of course these are really hard to find. They were always sold out, and it really threatened me off. Despite the fact of how constantly it was being sold out, and that really irritated me, honestly. Okay, next up, we got Austin Dillon's next gen test car, and as a matter of fact, this is the one that I actually got a couple of weeks ago, alongside with Stenhouse and Byron, but we decided to save it for the actual holidays, actual Christmas Day itself. So I knew I was gonna get this one. As a matter of fact, I knew I was gonna get Buescher and Suarez. Those were the three that I also got, along with Stenhouse and Byron. But either way, this actually looks like the actual paint scheme that they could race. I don't know if at one point Austin Dillon did drive a car like this, but next year for the 2 Wide Downhill Battle event, I might use this one. I think I'm also going to use Suarez and of course Custer's as well. Don't know about the other ones since they're mainly just test cars, like of course Larson, Buescher, and of course like Stenhouse and Byron. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those again, but yeah, overall, yeah, I'm just glad that the next gen collection and my Diecast collection is really spiking up, and that's awesome. Okay, all right, so last one that we have here for the next gen test car collection is Cole Custer's one. I actually got this car like 3 times, as a matter of fact. So I have 2 stunt doubles of this thing, and which it's just mind-boggling. It was just annoying about how constantly I kept getting this car. But yeah, but we got ourselves another Custer here. Compared to this one and that one. Of course, this is the next gen. Of course, still a bland style, old school looking car back from the 70s, 60s. But yeah, overall, yeah, really, really cool. That is awesome right there. But okay, I don't know how much room I have for this. We're still recording, but probably not for long. But we're gonna try to get these out of the way here. All right. Now next up, these you don't see in retail stores, but online. But here we go. These are the ones that I really wanted to get. And here we are. Here is my man, Martin Truex Jr. in his next gen car. Oh boy, you guys had no idea how much I've been waiting to get a next gen diecast like this. I mean, I did get Custer, but to actually get one with my driver, oh my gosh, dude. I was super ecstatic. Oh man, I can't wait to get this out of the package. Oh. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Kind of rickety to get out. But there he is, guys. MTJ himself. Let's get him out. Oh my word. Yes, buddy. Yes. Oh, it rolls really smooth. How about that? Oh my gosh. Finally, a good-looking car in the next gen collection. Oh my. Look how sharp it is. Oh. So glad to actually get one related with my driver, man. That is awesome. Oh, man. Oh, so glad to actually get one of those. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet, folks. We got Rowdy Busch himself. That's right. Ethel M. Like Kyle Busch's Ethel M. Diecast. Oh, man. I honestly didn't expect to get this one and Truex as well, honestly. I didn't expect to get these at all. Oh, my. Dude, I was ecstatic when I got these two. Oh, my word. And now, here we go. another next gen about to be out of the package. There we go. Now we got didn't have much issue with that one, but look at that. The Ethel M. Oh man. That is awesome right there, dude. Now, there is a bit of complaints that I do want to say here. Why is there like a little chip? Okay, the side of the car has a chip. I don't understand that. Yeah, it has like a little white chip. If you can... Oh my gosh, that is sticking. Like, just look at that, dude. It's not even coming off. It's like legit on it. It's legit on the diecast. It's like, they're like super glued it there. Why? Why would they do that? That is one of the main concerns that I have. But the other issue that I have is, look at this side here. Look at this side. It's like that they put the number, it's like they put the freaking number in Photoshop and decided to freaking liquefy it. What the frick do you explain this? What happened to the font? What happened to it? Did some of the ink get too wet for you? Like, what happened? Some of the ink probably got too wet, did it? It probably got too hot or wet for you. Anyway, that's pretty much the only concern that I have about this thing, but overall, diecast is pretty good. True Red seems relatively fine. Everything else looks fine, but but the fact that so much of that happened because of from Kyle Busch's diecast that made me vex is just mind-boggling because of how much that was occurring. That is just unbelievable. Alright, moving on from diecast, here we have ourselves a little hauler. And here's one of them that I actually got. And this is Alex Bowman's number 48 hauler. It's been a while since I got one of these haulers. Some of the haulers are up here on the shelf. I'll let you take a look at it. You see, we got Denny Hamlin's Daytona 500 hauler. We got William Byron's dual hauler. This one was from an old friend, Kevin Harvick. Goodwrench Service Plus when he raced under 29. Jimmy Johnson's Lowe's Last Ride hauler. And then this little thing from Ryan Blaney. I have a Paul Menard and Simon Pagenaud line around, but I don't know where those went. But so I think this is like my fourth official NASCAR hauler. Well, no, this is my fifth official NASCAR hauler. So actually made by NASCAR Authentic. So yeah, I like the haulers, but I usually collect, diecast cars, not diecast haulers. Which I like the fact of diecast haulers, but I never really imagined me actually getting one. Actually, getting 5, as a matter of fact. To me, get 5 of these, it's pretty interesting. The fact that I'm actually getting a lot more of these haulers is actually pretty cool. And that's what I should start doing. Yeah, I should probably start collecting more of these haulers. So, because I actually think that haulers are actually a pretty interesting need to your collection. So, overall, no complaints. There's nothing that I'm too crazy on. Back looks really good. If we take a look at the front looks good. Usually they don't mess up with the haulers here. Let's flip this over. Flip it over here. Yeah, everything looks good. I do like this. Where the 48, with the car is right there, and Just this side, I don't think you usually see. Yeah, you don't see. It's just the number 48 on that side, and I didn't realize that you can actually open these, but it might be kind of difficult for this one. Well, I think it's getting. Yeah, you can get these out. So just imagine this like the special die cast in there. Like imagine if you get one of these haulers and you have like the die cast of the actual car itself. Just imagine that. Oh man, that would blow everybody's socks off if they actually get one of these and has that happened. So yeah, that's pretty interesting to say the least. Yeah, that's really cool. So last hauler that we have here until we pull out a big one here. We're saving this one for last. But we have another hauler here, another Hendrick Motorsport, but it's William Byron this time. I did have, like I said before, I did have William Byron's dual hauler, but this time I have William Byron's next gen hauler for this year. So let's just like his teammate Alex Bowman, where you see the 24 car on one side. We flip it over. Yeah, it's just like Bowman's car. Has the car on one side and I think the number on one side. But yeah, these haulers are actually a pretty good grab in your collection, I must say. I should start collecting these more often. Honest, I'm not a big fan of collecting NASCAR haulers because, like, usually I don't find, like, I usually don't find it a useful grab. Like, I usually just find it as a cash grab for NASCAR Authentics, but I really like the fact that they're actually making the NASCAR haulers and not just diecast. It's really interesting to say the least. Now, I do have, like, his William Byron's next gen test car for this. I don't have the exact raced version diecast of it. But yeah, again, just like Bowman's, there's really no issue with this. Front looks good. Rolls smooth. Back looks really good, and of course the other side of it looks relatively fine. And actually, this one has wait. Hang on, I am detecting something. Flip it over. Oh my gosh, what? Oh wait, no. Bowman actually has that. Okay, I was about to say, what was this supposed to be about? But I forgot. Haulers need that. I forgot. Because I legit thought that was a fail. I thought that was an error. Dude, my heart, like, skipped a few beats there for a second there. I was like, why are you always messing up these diecast authentics? Come on, Lionel! But anyway, we're running out of room now. Since we're gonna place Byron's hauler right next to Bowman, his teammate. But yeah, that is awesome right there. To have those authentics, like those holo authentics, so that's really interesting. Now I actually do have something else. As a matter of fact, I might get it. Now this one is not diecast related, but it does follow to the same category as NASCAR. I do have like only 2 of these things, but since I actually put this on my list, I actually managed to get it. It's been a while since oh my god. Forgot there's so much plastic from these things on here. I don't know, I will clean everything up. It's just been a messy Christmas, but it's been a while since I've actually collected one of these, but here, right here, blown into your face. Ryan Blaney's Funko Pop. I got Truex and Jeff Gordon's, and those are the only 2 that I have. And, it's actually been a hot minute since I actually last collected one of these. So, if we can manage to actually get this open, we should have no issue. I mean, these Funko Pops are kind of hard to find for us. If it's the one that you're actually trying to look for, it can really be difficult to actually find these in retail stores. Like, usually the best options probably GameStop, probably at malls, and of course with some of those with max security on these things, like, you know, adding that extra sort of plastic into these. These are really important values to your NASCAR collection, and I find that pretty interesting. Well, here he is out of the box now, with the cool shades of Ryan Blaney. My second favorite driver. Of course, he will be my replacement once Truex retires. And, yeah, look at him. Kind of look like Dick Trickle right now. I must say, kind of looks like Dick Trickle with those glasses on. Blaney with the shades as well, but, alright, now, last item. The last thing on the menu here. This is... I bet most of you guys might not see this one coming, but if you guys already saw the thumbnail and saw it, to you IndyCar fans out there, this is gonna be for you. But I finally have my first collection of IndyCar diecast. That's right, folks. We have the 2020 Indy 500 3-pack. A 3-car pack from IndyCar. This one is from the 2020 Indianapolis 500. This was my first Indy 500 I actually watched, like, on broadcast. And it has these 3 drivers, the podium positioners. Takuma Sato, of course, the winner. Scott Dixon in second, and Graham Rahal in third. I am actually super stoked to be actually getting these to my collection. And as a matter of fact, now that we have these now, we might actually put the IndyCar into the ramp track. That's right, folks. We might actually do an exhibition Xfinity event. You know, I thought about it this year, but since I didn't have one of these, it was kind of impossible. So, of course, you're gonna have to get these out. Let's flip this over here. Let's see. This bottom might need to be ripped. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, these guys are pretty much bound to break right now. Let's pretty much just rip the bottom here. I can try. The cardboard was actually kind of hard to open. Alright. Now, I usually don't like how the concept of these come out, like, you know, with it all tied up like that, and it's kind of irritating to get these out, but we'll try our best here. And if I got a pair of scissors actually lying around, so if some of these do get stuck, we can actually we can actually cut it out if this thing's stuck in one of these cars. So I think this one that we're trying to open right now is Takuma Sato, the race winner. Here he comes out. He's coming out. Let's get the scissors here. And get ready for my first ever IndyCar to lay foot in this room. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's try to get some of that out. Boom, that's one. Now let's try to get all of these out before we run out of storage here. Okay, that's out. Scott Dixon. That one was Scott Dixon. Let's get Graham Rahal out real quick. Before we have to get this finished. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're getting close here, folks. Scott Dixon's already ready to get out. Alright. Scott Dixon. Get that out here. Get the back as well. back out. There we go. That's one, and now time for Graham Rahal. And we should be good to go. And now, they are officially out of the package. Let's go, baby! My first 3 IndyCar diecast. I've been waiting for this day. Oh my gosh, dude, look at that. I have IndyCars now. I have freaking IndyCars. How about that? Oh, man. And look at that. Look at this collection here. Look at that. Look at our Christmas this year. That is unbelievable. Wow. I must say, this was a really great Christmas, to say the least. Of course, I did get some other stuff. I got a Truex hoodie, actually, so that's really interesting. That's the only thing that's related. But yeah, that is basically going to do it for this. Man, what a collection I have here. This is really going to be something that I'm never going to forget. My first 3 Indy cars, and finally my next gens. Yeah, I got a Blaney Funko Pop, so that's really interesting. Alright, that's going to do it for this unboxing video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you guys had a blast watching this. This is probably my longest unboxing video ever on my channel, to date, probably, because of how much we unboxed here. But anyway, that's going to do it for this. Again, hope you guys had a safe Christmas. Have a safe rest of your holidays. Keep the rest of the year strong, and yeah, that's basically going to be it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. See you guys next time.